Hey, good morning, everybody. It is awesome to be here with you this morning. And we actually have some surprises for you with the world from here, from Olympicville
Olympic
in
Village at the
Canada.
top of Whistler, Dan.
That
Here we
is
are.
that is awesome. While
Y-
the rest of us are out working and everything, Tim's over skiing. What's going on, Tim?
Well, you know what? We always tell people you can work from anywhere. So here we are, world from here, and this
I,
is this is here. Like, look where we're at. It's amazing out here, and we got this Olympic podium here, Dan. And yeah, there you go. Let's
there you
have a
go.
look.
I'm putting on my Canada hat or
There. Oh, Canada.
yeah, go Canada from back when the Olympics were on. So, hey,
Exactly.
if you just joined us, this is the world from here. I'm Dan Gay, Chief Marketing Officer of BlockCerts Blockchain,
Hey,
and we're
hey, Dan, you know what I'm doing? I'm climbing up to the gold position so that you can see where I'll be standing when I'm racing you out here.
oh, ouch! Oh, the the slinging has started.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, well, I see that you're practicing so that you keep up with me the next time we go.
That's right. Well, speaking of keeping up, hey, what about that bill got signed by President Biden?
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm going to share my screen here in a second. And if you just joined us, this is the world from here. Tim Vasco, the founder of BlockCerts Blockchain, myself, Dan Gay, Chief Marketing Officer of BlockCerts Blockchain. And what a week! We've seen crypto, go nuts here this week because of this bill. We're going to talk about the bill. We're going to talk about maybe a cliffhanger. I know, Tim, you can't wait to talk about that. We're going to get in
Well,
and
I'm
out.
going to go jump off a cliff here in a minute.
Yeah, I know. You did that yesterday on one of those green runs, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I know. You only ski double black, so that's the way it is for you. But here, let me share my screen here, and let's talk about what Biden did this week, just on Wednesday. So, a huge vote of confidence for digital assets, tokens, and the cryptocurrency market. So, tell us about it, Tim.
Well, you know what's amazing, Dan, is you read that summary and you read this executive order, and everything we built into BlockCerts blockchain that is now live version 2. Version 2 wallet is live. You can download it right now. Everything's in there. BlockCerts is the only authenticated blockchain on the planet. And I'm just so pumped that, now what we've been saying for all these years, building this out, it's being formalized, and it's super exciting. You see organizations like Coinbase commenting that, hey, it's arrived. Articles like the Great Exodus from Wall Street, you can go Google that, and people saying crypto's here, we're going to go do that. And then this, which, the crux of this bill is authentication. No more, fake information and hiding behind crypto and things like that. So it's super exciting, Dan, and that's why I wanted to get on today, uh, and I announced that. And NFT Certain, our live NFT marketplace, is dropping today. It's dropping with, as we said, our first NFT tied to a real assets, real VIN numbers of supercar driven, and Michael Hummel and Chris's project out there. So go to Supercar Driven on YouTube, and you'll be watching what live NFT tied to real supercars is like. That's authenticated. It's all authenticated, right?
It is, and super excited. I sent an email out to everybody last night saying that Tim just couldn't wait. I shared with you, why don't you just ski today? And you said, no, I want to share this with everyone. And I got to thinking about it, Tim. This is not just sharing something that we worked on, overnight or something. This is 20 years of your life, and the last 5 years or plus of blockchain and changing the whole makeup of NFTs and blockchain through authentication, through no gas fees, and a whole list of different benefits that is really
Yeah,
a different platform change.
Exactly. It's just too much to discuss, but the reality is that it's exactly what that executive order says, and it's what the world needs. And so now, for the first time ever, you can run an NFT and know it's original, know that it actually is yours, know that you actually hold it. You can use any form of payment that you wish. You'll be authenticated, right?
Right.
And so we've got it built so that everybody's protected, not just the identity, and it eliminates that whole idea of using this, as the executive order says, using crypto for illicit purposes, right?
Yeah.
It also eliminates the hype. Like, yeah, we've worked really hard. It's taken a long time, but the engineering has been built to hold up and to be real, right? So
Right.
again, and like right now, Dan, look where I'm at. I mean, one more time, just to make you a little jealous, right? Okay. One more time, this is where I'm at, and
Yeah.
we're doing this live from the BlockCerts platform right now.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, and from our own video service
Yeah.
in the wallet. So that's the
It's
biggest, not biggest, but that's a huge monumental thing. Is this is being done inside the wallet after authentication. So if it was just a video between Tim and I, there's nobody else that could get in and see it. There's no Zoom bombing, none of that. It's authenticated, and as you said, the first authenticated blockchain.
That's right. It's embedded, and we've embedded the protocol right into so we're the first protocol to be proof of authentication, Dan. And it all starts there. So, and that doesn't mean giving up your identity either. I think I want to point that out. So our Vault Certain is also live, and in your vault, you can be an authenticated public key, and because of that certification, you can actually protect your identity, but still be authenticated. Nobody's ever done that before.
Right. And it's kind of just perfect timing and dovetails into the Biden order. And Tim, I just want to read something about the statement that Biden made, in that originally people thought that this coming, government oversight, et cetera, would harm the cryptocurrency market, harm blockchain, et cetera. But, they were very upbeat, optimistic, and positive. And what the U.S. said is that we must maintain technological leadership in this rapidly growing space, and it must play the U.S. must play a leading role in international engagement and global governance of digital assets. So never too late, and jumping in, which it helps everyone with all the things that are happening in the Ukraine, and authentication is important so that we can get funds to where they need to go, and also so you can protect what's important.
And Dan, the U.S. wants to maintain leadership. I'm here in Canada. You're there in the U.S.
Yeah.
We're cross-border. We're international. It's not just technical leadership across the U.S. It's just like the currencies of the United States, Canada, and all the IMF, International Monetary Fund currencies. They're global. And digital currency, crypto, blockchain is global, right?
Right.
So while we maintain leadership, we've got North American leadership here based on a lot of support we've had from the Canadian government, the licenses the Canadian government has given us, and of course, the ability to go cross-border seamlessly, but with authentication, which is what's mandated, right? That's what's now an order.
Right. And also, Tim, you might talk about the digital bank, because that has allowed us to really do something that hasn't been done before in terms of accepting credit cards. And with that, NFTs in the past, you could only play if you were in the crypto market. Now it opens up the market to everybody, anybody with a credit card.
That's right. BlockCerts is FinTrack certified by the government of Canada, meaning that we are able to transact digitally, use credit cards, manage all of that under regulations, and maintain this. So it's super exciting, Dan, and I just couldn't wait. That's why I'm doing this from here. Plus, it's the world from here. You know, I've been working with you while I've been riding up and down the gondola and living a bit of life and living work, because look, that's what we do. Work-life balance. That's what it's called.
It is, and it's pretty cool to be able to do that. You know, you're off at 3 or 4 or whatever, and we're on conference calls while you're on the chairlift, but then afterwards, and getting a lot done with the team. And we'd like to thank, you know, our development team, because some huge things have been done to allow us to do this.
Yeah, and the amount of work that this team's put in and brilliance. In fact, spoiler alert, we're going to have a way to document that and lock that down, which we'll share on the World from Here next week.
Yep.
We've got some very cool stuff we're going to show you about what NFTs actually are and should be, and what the digital marketplace is. And hey, this is my metaverse. This is where I want to spend the metaverse. And we got that too.
It is. And I was just wondering how much of the cat you were going to let out of the bag today, because I know what we're doing next week. Pretty exciting with our private investors. We've got some things we'll be sharing next week, and also with NFT Certain and then the blockchain and everything. So it's all happening at the right time, in the right place, and as you said, around the world.
That's right, and we're pushing hard with that supercar driven team. They move fast, Dan, and like a lot faster than you on the ski slopes. But
hey Tim, you know what a wish sandwich is? It's where you have two pieces of bread and you wish you had some meat. So that's kind of like Tim having a pair of skis and wishing you could keep up with me.
Right. Okay, next season, it's on.
Okay,
it's on
for sure.
The gauntlet is dropped. Okay,
it is.
But we're dropping. Speaking of dropping, we're dropping the NFTs for supercar driven. They're going to be very cool. This first set, and they're going to be the first ever global authenticated NFTs, signed off by both the artist Everest and by the Michael and Chris and the supercar driven team. So jump in the garage. Go jump in the garage, virtual garage over there at Supercar Driven. Watch for what's coming. It is friggin' cool. And that's going to launch us and speed us down the highway for all the cool things you can do with NFTs.
It is absolutely cool. Supercardriven.com. And I know we just put up a new video there of all of their new cars, and then they're at a huge conference tomorrow. Good luck to them with a lot of social influencers, and they've become a huge social influencer with over 100,000 followers.
Exactly.
And counting. So we're excited that that's the first project.
And NFTcertain.com drops live today onto the version 2 blockchain. We're, as with any new technology, working out the operational support and all of that kind of stuff that needs to be done, but it's there and we're excited about it. We're pumped and we can't wait for the World from Here next week.
We can't. We've got a lot to share. So definitely stay with us. And Tim, I know you got to go because you got things to do. And
I got things to do. I got places to be.
You do, for sure. And I know you'll go quickly there. So
with that, I'd like to say, everybody, oh, by the way, they dropped the mask mandate up here at midnight last night for the first time. So that's kind of cool, making progress forward on the pandemic front as well. And so I just want to say to everybody, still stay safe, stay healthy, get digital. It's obviously here. Everybody knows it. Everybody believes it. You can work from anywhere, literally, like we're doing right now. And pray for peace. Pray for peace.
Absolutely. So thank you, Tim. You have a great